Brother Larry, see, now I'm gonna have to cut his legs off. Brother Larry, no, I ain't what I'm talking about. Brother Larry is a Native American, right? The some of my brothers and sisters from the continent of Africa, they use this phrase when they talk to me about these people. They say Red Indians, right? So, I mean, outside of America, these people are being known as Red Indians, right? Inside, you got some people running around here talking about they original copper-tone natives of America, right? That would be some of these black guys that's walking around here in a state of confusion, right? Now, what I'm saying to you is that when Brother Larry tells you he's a Native American, right? I was born in 1958 in Harlem Hospital in America, okay? The people that they call the Native Americans, wait a minute now, listen. The people they call the Native Americans was here before America was here. America only got here in the 1700s. Before the 1700s, there was no fucking America. You can't be a Native American if your ass was here before the 1700s. You have to be from America to be a Native American. America is a definable, you can find the roots of this motherfucker in paper, in the Constitution. This shit started in the 1700s. It's still going, but it might not even last.
Statements about him being a Native American and some of his other comments that he mentioned. Okay, so if you've seen the video, you see that it started off as him saying that he's a Native American. And then as he further went on, he started saying that you got some brothers who consider themselves to be copper color, because he said that, you know, when he speak to Africans, African consider the people of America to be the red race. And then he mentioned that some brothers consider themselves to be copper color, but he never really elaborated on what was the difference or what was he trying to get at or whatever. So I made a few assumptions to where I guess he was trying to go. Also, the reason that he said he was a Native American is because he's not saying that he's untouchable to this land. He's saying that he is Native American because the slaves was brought over here before the United States was established. He keeps saying American though. Okay, now I guess he got that wrong because America is North, South, and Central, which was all one continent. America is from Canada all the way to, well, fucking, I'm gonna count Alaska and all that shit. All that shit is America. All the way to the tip of Argentina. And all the islands that surround it, you know, as you know, all the islands from Jamaica, San Croix, Cuba, the island of Espanol, Bahama, Brazil, all them islands around it all got black people. You understand? So all that is considered the Americas, all right? He keeps saying the Americas. He's saying that the Americas was established in 1776, which America was not established in 1776. America has always been here even before the earliest explorers came in, okay? And when I say the early explorers, I mean, you know, way before Columbus. They only mention Columbus, which Columbus never came into North America. If you really want to check out a explorer that came into North America, you'll look up Giovanni di Verrazzano. He came here in 1524, and he also came to the Carolinas. And he described what the people in the Carolinas looked like. And he described it. I'm gonna put a little meme up or whatever of his little, I guess, his quotes from his book or whatever. You can see it from there. Also, you got Arnoldus Montanus, 1671. He wrote a book called America's Early Depiction. And I always use his picture as a reference to what he seen when he came to the Americas. And the picture is self-explanatory. When you see the picture, when you observe the picture and you see what's going on, it's opposite of what we was told in history. Okay, so that's basically what he was saying. He was saying that he's native to America because he was brought here on a slave ship, and he was here before America was established. Because a lot of people don't even know that. No, before the United States was established. Remember, the United States is of America. If you don't know what of is, get yourself a dictionary, Get a good dictionary though. Don't get no one of these Websters, these new dictionaries. Get a real dictionary and look at what the word of is, or get an etymology of what the word of is, and you'll see that the word of is separate from America. So it's saying that the United States is a separate entity acting on the soil of America, but it's not saying. So it's saying all the people under the United States or under that corporation is United States citizens. So that's basically explaining that everyone who signed paperwork to come here, they are United States citizens. And also, like, basically, when you look at the Dred Scott case of 1854, if you really understand what they basically was saying, they was basically saying that if you think you was brought here to be a slave, you was never intended to be a United States citizen. Okay, so that's the differential of basically what he was saying. But he don't even understand that when people when he said his African friends kept asking about red Indians. Look, the definition of American clearly states, and this is 1828. This is we are currently in 2016 or going into 2017. And in 1828, if we calling them Indians in 2016, let's see what they was calling the people that we claim to be Americans. Because remember, America is North, South, and Central, and the United States is of America. The United States is not America. There was an ethnicity of people here that they found here. Okay, and that's why I say these numerous explorers, like I said, you got Arnoldo Martinez, Giovanni di Verrazzano, William Penn, Hermando D. Soto, who went to Florida. You got Jean Baptiste Leonard. You got Carlo Chavo Marquez, and he describes the people and the various archaeologists finds that they found throughout the America. And you got Samuel George Morton. If you look up all them, they are describing what we consider to be African Americans. Okay, if you know, the word Indian was reclassified to African Americans. Well, at first it was described, it was reclassified to Negroes, then reclassified to black, then reclassified to color, then black, then African Americans. All right, so just be prepared for the next term they're gonna call you or whatever though. But like I said, I'm untaunting this. Okay, my evidence and my finds found out that we was already here. Okay, brother Larry, they so far in fucking Africa to the point to where they have done no research. They believe in that slavery. Just because they was moving slaves around, that don't mean that you was bringing them from Africa. Okay, they was bringing people from West Indian, from the island of Espanol. They was moving people around throughout the Americas. This is what they was doing, and at the same time they was doing this, they had black people who was part of the fucking. They was doing business. So these same black people, I'm starting to think that the slaves was the people that they bought from the Indian, from like the islands. Okay, we know that when Columbus and some of them came here, we know that we know when Columbus came here, he took back what he considered to be Indians, but what I consider to be what we call Haitians right now. They was black people with afros, okay? And that's describing the people of Haiti now, okay? If the people there had afros, so you're saying that they killed all of them off and then brought more people back from Africa that got the same description? No, it doesn't. It doesn't make no sense. Okay, the St. Mary of the Goodwin describes what the so-called Indians look like. The so-called Indians got afros. We are not. They do not. When we look at Indians, that's not the description that we are given that Indians had afros. Okay, that's not the description we are given. So if they had not eat the hair, then how the fuck you know who you are? All of us don't look the same. All of us don't look like we like Africans. Some of us look more like we West African, but that will explain the numerous different colors we got. You know what I'm saying? And then he also said something about the copper color races or whatever. The definition of America, like I said, explains that. It said originally applied to the Aborigines, okay, or copper color races found here. So, Brother Larry, man, I mean, if you ever listen to this video, you check this video out, man, please, man, look up and do some more research. Stop researching Africa and start researching the Americas, okay? The earliest pyramids is found here in the Americas. Temple Isis in the Grand Canyon. There's numerous, the Mississippians. You got the Washita. Start doing some research on some of these people. So maybe you can connect yourself and you can basically reclassify yourself, not as a Native American, but as an Aborigine or Indigenous American. So with that, I'm out. Peace.